What is going on, guys? Nappers15 here. I'm going to apologize in advance for the glare. Unfortunately, it's a problem that I really can't solve. I mean, I'm outside and I can't exactly tell the sun to stop shining. So, I do apologize for that. Hopefully it's not super bad this time. But I'm sure it'll be in there somewhere. Today we're going to be doing First Person Flying Episode 3. We're going to be flying the DJI 500 clone, as I did in the last two episodes. Little bit windy today, not super breezy. It was windier yesterday than it is today, so hopefully we can get some good flying in. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to really fly around. We'll just get up in the air and go from there. Looks like my gyro might need reset real quick. That happens sometimes. I might have to just reset that. Just hold up and... for this flight controller, it's a QQ Super. To reset the gyro, you just want to hold up and to the left on your transmitter. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just resetting it. That should be good. We're going to go ahead. There we go. That's much better. It does need trimmed out a little bit, though, as it is taken off. There we go. Now we got it trimmed out. Let's start doing some flying. Yeah, after the crash, sometimes my gyro, and the crash I'm referring to, you guys, it's I'm sure you've seen it. It's the video I posted. It was First Person Flying Episode 1. I don't think I called it First Person Flying Episode 1 in the video. I think I just called it Camera Comes Unplugged. But, anyways, ever since that crash, the gyro, I've noticed, it does come undone. It does come out of sync, and it does kind of not like to take off sometimes, so it's kind of scary flying over these trees ever since that camera got unplugged one time. But yeah, the gyro does get knocked out of sync, and it happens. Sometimes you just got to reset it. I'm not sure if it was because of the crash or if it's just a fault with the QQ Super, because I didn't fly that much before the crash, so I don't know if it's just a fault with the with the QQ, or what the deal is there. But tell you what, I'm gonna bring it out over the field where I can see it, and we're gonna try to get some good height. I want to get some height recording. I'm looking at it in third person. That way I can see where it is and how much. But you guys are going to be seeing it on the monitor. That's about as high as I want to go. That's really high. I mean, the quad, it's a 500. It's huge, and it is a dot in the sky right now. So we're going to bring it down. That's just something I wanted to do in this video. It's something I kind of made a mental note of, was, I wanted to fly kind of high and see if I could get a good camera angle out of it. So we're still bringing it down. That's how high I was. It's kind of hard to bring down here. Alright, we're at a reasonable height now. I was doing that all in third person because descending in first person is kind of difficult because you don't know what's beneath you. You don't know where you're at. Like, if I come down too far, am I going to end up in the road? Am I going to end up near my friend's house? It's like, I don't know where the frick it's going to end up. So I do that in third person. There's flies galore over here, dude. I know I kind of fly the same flight path in every episode. I don't really have many other places to go. Eventually, though, I'm going to have, somewhere a little bit better. Let me get out of there. There's a little bit of static going on there. Let's fly out over the neighbors here. Wind's picking up, so I'm going to turn it around before it drops into their yard. God, these bugs, there's so many of them. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop it down, get a little lower. Not drop it right into a tree, as I almost did. We're going to try to go like, underneath this tree, maybe. Drop it down a little lower, not that low. Let's try to go underneath this tree, something different. Throttle control is key when flying underneath of things. A little bit of wind picking up. It's not really a good spot for that to happen. Alright, we're out. Let's do some speed flying, low to the ground. There we go. That's pretty neat. I wonder how that looked on the monitor when I went up real high, because that was very, very high that I went there, so. I hate all this static I'm picking up. It always scares me, because that's what it did right before it went out in the crash video. It was just static, and more static, and then gone. And I've actually gone up quite a height. I'm going to lower down. I didn't realize I was that high. And I actually forgot to set the timer once again. I always forget to set the timer on my controller. It's not something I'm used to doing. So we're going to bring it in and land it. And I think that'll be this video, so. Maybe you can turn this around and get me on the actual monitor. Hello. Okay, anyways, we're going to land it. And also, before I go, some of you guys were wondering where I sit and where I'm flying from when I'm recording these videos. And someone actually asked me that. Well, I'm actually, as you saw the trees right over there where I was flying underneath, and there's the field I'm flying over. I'm actually sitting right underneath of a tree in the shade so I can see the monitor a little bit better. And that would be why, you know, there's a little bit of interference when I go behind me, because the signal's actually trying to go through the trees. And that's why it's kind of hard to go behind me. But if I wasn't underneath a tree, it'd be a little bit better. But anyways, guys, this has been First Person Flying, Episode 3. Once again, flying the DJI 500 clone with carbon fiber blades. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe.